enormous pride, the faculty and staff of the Boulder County campus welcome you to our 2016 commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like everyone to please stand or remain standing for our national anthem. I know you all just sat down. A little exercise. Sung tonight by Jackie Trujillo.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Thank you, Jackie. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our college administrators and guests up here on the stage. Administrators and guests, please stand when I introduce you. The President of Front Range Community College, Andy Dorsey. Dr. William Timone, Colorado Community College System Vice President of Academic Affairs and Provost. Joseph Harbuck, Vice President of Finance and Administration for Front Range Community College. Sandy Veltri, Vice President of Student and Academic Services for Front Range Community College. Carla Stein, Dean of Student Affairs, Boulder County Campus, Front Range Community College. Okay, she wins. David Harrington, Dean of Instruction, Boulder County Campus, Front Range Community College. Matt Jamison, Dean of Instruction, Boulder County Campus, Front Range Community College. Mary Lee Geary, Dean of Instruction, Boulder County Campus. And Kay Howarth, President of the Student Government Association. I would now like to ask our faculty and staff to please stand. I would like to take this time to acknowledge and applaud your academic excellence, as well as your commitment and dedication to the success of all of our students. Please also join me in thanking our friends of FRCC, our community partners and leaders who have joined us this evening. I know I'm going to miss somebody, but I'm going to go ahead and name the folks who are also here. If you would also please stand when I name you. Michael Butler, Longmont Public Safety Chief, if he's made it here. Jessica Erickson, Longmont Economic Development Partnership President. Sue Ellen Grimaud, Longmont Area Chamber of Commerce. Rita Liu, Asian Pacific Association of Longmont. And Rick Sampson, FRCC Foundation Board Member. Thank you all. You may sit. Thank you. Also welcome Dory LaJeunesse and Julie Wood, our American Sign Language interpreters. At this time, I am pleased to welcome Dr. William Timone, Colorado Community College System Vice President of Academic Affairs and Provost.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, President Dorsey, for inviting me to join you this evening. Graduates, I bring you greetings from the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education. When you chose to make a community college a part of your lifelong education experience, you joined the ranks of some of the most successful people this country has ever produced. Earlier in their educational careers, many successful men and women chose to turn to community colleges. The list of famous community college alumni includes, for example, several familiar names from the entertainment industry: Tom Hanks, George Lucas, Morgan Freeman, Halle Berry, Clint Eastwood, and the legendary Walt Disney. It also includes countless successful businessmen and women, including the business tycoon Ross Perot and the designer Calvin Klein. Closer to home, another community college success story would include the former Denver mayor Wellington Webb, who was honored recently by the American Association of Community Colleges as an Alumnus of the Year. Other community college graduates have gone on to find success in other fields, ranging from a space shuttle commander to state governors, and even the Speaker of the House of the U.S. House of Representatives. Education is the first step in a long journey of personal growth. The skills you learned here at Front Range Community College will serve you well as you face life's challenges and the challenges of the workforce. You all came to this college at many stages, different stages in your life, and today, after lots of hard work and sacrifice, long hours and sleepless nights, you will now walk across this stage having accomplished something that no one can ever take from you. Some of you will go on to four-year universities, and some of you will go directly into the workforce. But no matter where you go from here, treasure the gift you have given yourself, and that is your education. Always see yourself not just as what you are, but what you're capable of becoming. And see others in the same way. Be a role model for others in your life and inspire them to follow your lead. Show them the good that can come from a good education. And show them above all else that they can do it too. 19th century civil rights legend Harriet Tubman once said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world." So this is my challenge to you. Never stop learning, and as your education begins to open doors for you, know that you have it within you to do what it takes to make the world a better place. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Timon. Tonight we celebrate a momentous occasion for our graduates, their families, and the faculty and staff of Boulder County campus. It's the time we've been all looking forward to all year long when we recognize the graduates' hard work and academic achievements while wishing them well in the next stage of their lives. Each and every member of this year's graduating class has a personal story to tell about the challenges they faced and overcame in order to reach this day and this place. We know that many of our students are the first in their families to attend college, or they are returning students who did not have the opportunity to further their education right after attending high school. Others have worked full-time or part-time jobs and juggled their family and work responsibilities while they attended classes. Some have had their plans for retirement or continued employment derailed. The common thread in each of our graduate stories is the fact that they face down obstacles with determination and persistence. The Irish-born poet and writer Oliver Goldsmith defined success as getting up just one more time, then you fall. We've watched many of our graduates here today do just that. Sometimes we know there weren't helping hands as they struggled to get to college. Other times, The hands that help them along belong to family and friends. The one thing those two groups of students have in common, once they arrived at our doorstep, the faculty and staff at the Boulder County campus stepped up to partner with them in their quest for success. Many graduates here today will remember the faces and the names of a staff member or a teacher for the rest of their lives. Because we value so much the voices and the stories of our students, a special tradition developed years ago for the Boulder County campus commencement ceremony. We use this special occasion, instead of a keynote speaker, to highlight the voices of our graduate students, our alumni, our master teachers, and our community partners. This evening, we have asked a broad spectrum of our extended college family to share their thoughts about Front Range Community College with you. And we are delighted to welcome our first voice community partner, Don Haddad, Superintendent of St. Vrain Valley School District.
Thank you very much, Linda. I appreciate that. And I would like to thank everyone at Front Range Community College, President Dorsey, Vice President Curran, and the entire faculty and staff and everyone on the stage and all of the students, everyone associated with Front Range Community College, for inviting me here this evening just to share a few thoughts with you. I truly, truly appreciate that. You know, I have often heard education referred to as the great equalizer. Heard that many times from many people. And when you hear it often enough, it's a phrase that you hear, but when you really stop and think about it, it's so true. I've been in education for 31 years, and I can tell you stories of many, many students who, because of their education, have gone on to achieve great things, things that would not have been possible, doors that have opened for them, opportunities that have become available, and not only opportunities for you as an individual, but opportunities for your family and your friends, and for so many other people here in Colorado and across the rest of our country. A favorite quote of mine from John F. Kennedy really speaks to the power of education, because I don't think there's any institution that has a more significant impact on our country than education. And he said, "Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education, because our most fundamental resource is the human mind." And you think about that, our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education. That's a pretty powerful statement. And all of you here tonight and your peers across the United States are now poised and ready to go out and take your education and apply it and leverage it to take yourself to that next level. Not only as an individual, again, but I keep thinking about the collective impact on our country as a whole. Mark Twain also said something pretty profound about education. He said, "Out of our public schools comes the greatness of a nation." What other institution can make that claim? Out of our public schools comes the greatness of a nation. It's a major investment, but it's so worth it. So tonight, as you graduate, all of you, you have an excellent opportunity to take the knowledge and the skills that you've acquired, the confidence that you have, and leverage it and make a difference. Make a difference in your lives, make a difference in the lives of others, and really make a significant impact on the United States. I am very, very proud of you, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
I am a survivor. I am courageous. I am a warrior. Hello, my name is Jennifer Zarlingo, and it's taken me years to be able to say those words out loud and truly believe them. Sometimes things can happen to you in life, violent, devastating things, and these events have the power to strip you of everything that makes you you, your strength, your positivity, even your hope. That was what my existence was like when I first came to Front Range. I was essentially hopeless. But Front Range offered me something I'm convinced I could not have found anywhere else: a safe place to learn and to heal. And that's exactly what I did. I have met people at Front Range who helped renew my faith in myself and in humanity. People who have lifted me up with praise and encouragement, who have respected and pushed me with equal measure. When I say that Front Range is a safe place, what I mean is that it's a place where you're not expected to have all the answers, to have everything figured out. Front Range is a place to grow and not be condemned or belittled for being a work in progress. I grew at Front Range in more ways than I could have ever imagined. To me, Front Range Community College is hope, and I will be forever grateful to Front Range and all the professors, staff, and students who have helped me reach this point. Like many of you, I've had professors at Front Range who have helped me gain confidence as a student, commending me for my hard work and talent, but also gently pushing me to open my mind to new information and experiences. The Student Success Center and Disability Services offered me support, which proved to be invaluable to me during my journey at Front Range. The students were perhaps the most surprising element I encountered. They welcomed me. They offered me acceptance, not scorn. And they never asked for anything in return, save respect. I know how rare all these elements of Front Range are, and I acknowledge how lucky I am to have had this community college as a place that I can call a home away from home. If anyone had told me, even a year ago, that I would not only be graduating today, but I would also be giving a speech in front of hundreds of people, I would have first laughed and then run away in terror of the possibility. But being here today with my fellow graduates feels right somehow. As I said before, I am courageous. Front Range helped me find my courage again. It helped me find the courage to hope. Hope for a life filled with the things that I love, armed with the ability and knowledge to succeed, regardless of what life may throw at me. We have all triumphed here, regardless of what we've overcome or how long it's taken us to overcome it. We are all survivors. We are all courageous. We are all warriors. I wish you all the best, and I hope that each of you continues to triumph all your life. Thank you.
Buju, Zashkia Nangakwe Indigenakaz, Misquagamiwi Sagi Iganing in Donjiba. Hello, my name is Earth Star Woman, although most know me as Sasha Strong, and I am from the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians located in northern Minnesota. In 2010, I had dropped out of college, moved back to my reservation, and by 2011, at 19, I was pregnant and alone. Statistically, as a Native American, as a teenage pregnancy, and a single mother, I wasn't supposed to make it, let alone succeed. I came to Front Range in the spring of 2013 after living paycheck to paycheck with my infant son, Blake. I knew only that I needed to do something different with my life, but more importantly, something better for Blake's. I was alone, insecure, and skeptical about what Front Range could do for me. Front Range gave me everything I needed and more. Front Range gave me more than just tools for inside a classroom. Front Range taught me life lessons. I learned fearlessness, to ask questions, to ask for help, to try new things. I learned innovativeness, to expand my academic, professional, and personal horizons, to master new skills, to create new memories. I learned resiliency, to persevere through hardships, to problem solve, to complete every task. The many tools that Front Range gave me allowed me to translate them into my extracurricular and community involvement. I was a student ambassador, I worked the front desk in the A building, and I had 2 internships. One at the state capitol as a legislative intern for State Representative Joseph Salazar, and the other internship as a legal intern at the law firm of Smith, Schellenberger, and Salazar. I graduated Front Range magna cum laude in the spring of 2015. I am now entering my senior year at the University of Colorado Boulder on the Dean's List with a 3.9 GPA. I am majoring in political science with a minor in philosophy. I will begin my preparation for the LSAT this summer to prepare for law school admission. I'm considered to be one of the top Native American students in the country as a Udall Foundation scholar, and I am hired part-time at the law firm that I once interned for. Were it not for Front Range, for uplifting me and teaching me how to become a woman, for teaching me how to trust myself and my intellect, for teaching me how to create balance and to love myself, I would not be the success story that I am today. Front Range is a loving and diverse community that will do everything in their power to create more success stories. And across the board, everyone I've known to go to Front Range are all thriving as students and in society. There are no obstacles that cannot be overcome at Front Range, and for that I thank you. And congratulations to the class of 2016, you earned it.
I'll be honest. When I was asked to speak tonight, I had a moment of terror. What could I, an 18-year-old, say to you that you didn't already know? How could I condense into 2 minutes everything that Front Range has given me? I researched instructions on how to give a commencement address and watched several of the most famous speeches. That really didn't help to ease my anxiety. Then I realized my first instinct to research is what this speech should really be about. What I will most remember about my time at Front Range Community College is what I learned, and not all of it was academic. Good evening. My name is Nicole Poglace, and tonight I am receiving 2 associate degrees, one in math and one in the arts. And on May 20th, I will receive my high school diploma. During my time here, I learned the camaraderie of a shared, frantic look with my classmates after a particularly overwhelming exam. I learned the kindness of instructors I'd never met who stopped in the halls and told me how much I would love my teacher. I learned the beauty of a subject that is taught by enthusiastic instructors. I learned to love informing and exploring and even making mistakes. I learned to pick myself up off the linoleum floor when I had been metaphorically knocked down once again. I learned the awe I have for all of you who juggle schoolwork, a full-time job, and kids at home. You are all superhuman. I learned to be a better person and a braver person and to come out of my introverted shell. I learned that people are kind and courageous and good. In August, I will take all that I learned at Front Range to Iowa, where I will attend Grinnell College. At this point, I plan to double major in math and English. Although I will be 700 miles away, I will always remember what I learned here. Most importantly, how incredibly fortunate I am to be standing up here tonight, graduating with all of you. So here's to you, class of 2016, for all that you've taught me and all that you've learned by my side. Congratulations.
Opportunity is defined by a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. For most of us, deciding to go to Front Range was us creating a set of circumstances to make that something, school, possible. It was a decision that shook the core of my being. It was a decision to start again at something I so desperately wanted to achieve. A decision to break against the status quo, to not be fine with what the world was offering me, and to reach for something greater. My name is Jimmy Heinzelman, and my story begins with a rocky start, with me treading water for a semester before completely plunging into the depths of failure, falling back into my previous mindset and habits of, I can't do this. Maybe I can't handle this responsibility. Maybe they were right, and I'm a failure. It took courage that I didn't have to try again. Courage that was not mine. And during the multiple appeals I had to do after I got kicked out of Front Range, I realized that it was the community at this school who was lifting me up. And it was because of them I found the courage to face my fears and chase my dreams. It was them telling me it was okay, that if I really wanted to succeed, I could try again with their help. Instructors, advisors, counselors, mentors, students, and friends helped me understand what I was capable of. And it is here at Front Range where my story of becoming begins. My story may be unique to me, but it is only one thread woven within thousands of others who share a similar story. Our stories are of adversity, triumph, friendships, failure, and growth. Our anecdotes of overcoming and adaptation, with tales of dedication and perseverance which line the pages of our assignments and notebooks. Within the walls of this institution, imagination soar and community is encouraged. There, our stories fall upon empathetic ears, belonging to an audience that truly wants what's best for their students. The people of Front Range, we come from various walks of life, but it is our studentship that threads us together. For we are activists, we are agents of change, we are people ready for a better tomorrow, not only for ourselves, but for our community. Congratulations, 2016.
Hi, everyone. My name is Eliza Graves, and although I never thought I would be standing here before you, I'm so glad that I am. 10 years ago, I was a theater undergraduate at a university in Vermont. I loved going to school, and things were going well until they weren't. After some of the hardest days of my life, I was diagnosed with several mental illnesses that I wasn't equipped to handle, and as a last resort, I took a medical leave. I wasn't sure that I would ever be able to go back to school. I grew up in a wonderful family that values having a good education, and despite their support, not having one made me feel worthless and really hurt my self-confidence. Years passed, and I started working full-time. I moved 6 times in 3 states, got married to a wonderful guy, established a great medical support team, and we bought a house here in Longmont. It wasn't until I started looking for jewelry classes that I found Front Range Community College and really thought about continuing my education. I considered dropping classes from the moment I registered through the first month of school, telling my therapist that I couldn't handle it, that I needed to withdraw, that it was too much. But I am also incredibly stubborn and determined, and I really hate to fail. So I asked for help and studied hard. I made great friends, took advantage of FRCC's wonderful campus resources to help me succeed, and I leaned on my parents, my husband, Kurt, and my friends when things were too rough. I didn't withdraw, and it surprisingly wasn't too much. The beginning of a new semester brought change, which, although good, is always hard for me. I had the same song and dance. I couldn't handle it. It was too much. But I reminded myself that the last semester, I was able to handle it, so I kept going. I became president of Art Club, secretary of student government, vice president of the National Society of Leadership and Success, N for Phi Theta Kappa. And I started working on campus at Student Life. With great mentors on campus, small, wonderful classroom sizes, and amazing teachers, I was able to thrive and reach goals that I never thought could be possible. I love Front Range. I loved learning new things, asked tons of questions, maybe too many, and advocated for the success of other students as well. I know how hard it can be. I wanted to make it easier for others. It can be challenging to make it through 1 hour, let alone 1 day, let alone 1 semester. But it can be done, and it can be fun and life-changing and inspiring. With my associate's degree now, I can say I did handle it, and it usually wasn't too much. I'd like to end with a quote by poet Aaron Hansen that's helped me through the semesters. There is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky, and you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? My hope is that you will always find the courage to fly. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Thank you.
Hello. I know I speak for all the faculty in saying that we feel privileged to have been part of your journey through this institution, Front Range Community College. Whether this ends your formal education or today just marks the next step, we sincerely congratulate you on this important passage. My name is Mark Maverganis, and I've been honored to be named a master teacher at this institution. School and education are not necessarily the same thing. Success in school produces credentials, and you should be very proud of the credentials you have earned. But school ends when those credentials go into your hand. I hope that your education does not. Embrace the idea that your education has actually just begun. Continue to learn, continue to grow, and never stop exploring new ideas. They will add richness to your life. Each generation confronts a world that others have created, and we're all painfully aware that there are many limits that we face. But please never believe that you must unquestionably accept the status quo, or that you must accept a preordained fate that is beyond your control to change. We are often told we must embrace change, and this is certainly true. But I urge you to be an active rather than a passive agent in that process. Recognize the positive, but never give up changing those things that must be improved. Do not allow yourself to be manipulated by fear. Instead, be inspired by hope. Accept the challenge and the responsibility to build a better future for yourself and for others. Again, my congratulations. Best wishes for your future.
I'm the student body president, a feminist, an ally, and a queer, and one person seeking adventure. According to the dictionary, adventure is defined as risk, bold exploit, remarkable happenings. I read a saying this morning, if plan A doesn't work, well, luckily for me, there's 25 other letters for me to work out. You see, attending Front Range Community College was my plan Q. It was just another adventure for me to try out. And 2 weeks into my first semester, I wanted to quit. But luckily for me, I remembered this tiny little fish saying, I just need to keep on swimming. I had no faith that I could accomplish such a task as college. It had been over 10 years since I've sat in a classroom, done homework, probably even longer on that one. I continued to push through because my community and my first round of teachers were supportive and encouraging. That has been my experience at Front Range, supportive and encouraging. Adventure, to me, also means growth and facing new challenges. We have all come from different walks of life. We have all stepped onto this platform that FRCC has provided. And now we are off again in different directions. For me, FRCC has become another branch to my family tree. I have learned to celebrate my failures as much as my successes, because no matter what happens or where I am going, life is going to continue to throw me challenges, to fail and to grow, to succeed and to grow. As long as I keep growing and taking one step at a time, nothing in life is wasted. I am highly involved on campus, from being student body president, a member of honor societies, and trying to create a safer, diverse campus. I have been asked many times before how I do all the things that I do. Well, honestly, I don't think about it. I have a bigger dream, making a difference for creating change. And it always starts with one step at a time. And I plan to do that in my next phase of adventures. I want to thank each and every individual in this room, because for me, community is everything. FRCC has expanded my idea of community beyond my measures. And I leave you with these words from Ani DeFranco: "The world owes you nothing. We owe each other the world." So congratulations, and may we continue to give each other the world. Thank you.
At other commencement ceremonies this month, you might have heard President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, Sheryl Sandberg, Spike Lee, Jane Goodall, Matt Damon. Instead, you get me. Jim Vernon, Front Range Community College faculty and master teacher for 2015-16. Things could be worse, though. 20 years ago, my wife turned to me after we had listened to a lengthy speech and asked, "Did he really just spend 45 minutes telling us to buy low and sell high?" Yes, he did. So I hope I can at least state the obvious more succinctly. First, on behalf of my faculty colleagues, let me say how honored and proud we are to celebrate with you here tonight. Your journeys, the stories of how you reached this point, inspire us to live up to the education that each of you deserves. Second, I hope that you've made real connections here at Front Range Community College. Connections between your aspirations and your growing abilities. Connections between your learning here and your future goals. I hope that you've made lasting connections with your classmates and with those of us who celebrate with you tonight. The connections you make here can sustain you and support you as you do whatever you do next. And your connections can make you better at whatever you do. You can take this community here with you wherever you go. Congratulations to each of you, and please celebrate safely. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nash Cipher, and I have a short story to tell you. Not so long ago, I started a journey here at Front Range Community College that led me here tonight. Getting a college degree was never something that was in my life's plans. As a kid, I had attended several different middle, elementary, high schools, and I had to learn quickly to adapt and to my surroundings and make new friends. As a personable, outgoing individual, I wanted to be in with the cool kids. This was hoping to get some positive attention from all my peers. Unfortunately, it meant hanging out with the wrong people and getting into trouble. I was involved in several different life-threatening accidents as a teenager. At 14, I lost vision in my left eye due to a BB gun accident. A year later, I broke every bone in my face and suffered a severe head injury due being hit by a truck on my bicycle. 6 months later, I was involved in a horrible accident that led to the eventual amputation of my left leg. I fell behind in high school, and I immediately made the decision to drop out and work full-time. For 15 years, I bounced from one job to another, struggling to find something that both interested me and paid well. While collecting unemployment, I was riding the bus by the Boulder County campus, and I decided to give Front Range Community College a try. In hope of enjoying my future, I enrolled in several different summer classes in 2013, and I knew instantly I wanted to become a full-time student. After I joined 2 different honor societies, the Phi Theta Kappa and National Society of Leadership and Success, it gave me the opportunity to befriend the current leaders on campus and learn from the positive mentors here. I discovered right away that helping others was going to be my calling. I was able to overcome my cognitive thinking disabilities and take advantage of all the resources offered here at Front Range Community College, including the math lab, writing lab, tutoring, and I got a work-study position at Student Life. Quickly, I became part of the FRCC BCC family. I never realized my potential as a leader until I became president of not only one, but several organizations here on campus. Thanks to everyone at FRCC and my family who are here tonight, I am receiving my associate's degree in business. This will not be the end of my story. My plans to further my education are starting to fall into place. I am determined to pursue my future, and with the same attitude that I have pursued my education here at FRCC, with strong leadership skills, optimistic personality, unending determination, and I wanted to thank all my friends, family, everyone at FRCC, my professors. I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks.
So as you heard from my fellow voices, Master Teachers Jim and Mark, even Superintendent Haddad, life is a journey. You may have a destination, but you never know what obstacles will arise along the way. I've learned through perseverance, dedication, and the overall will to succeed, we will get wherever we need to go. My name is Michael Mendes, and in 2008, I was 13 years old and facing life in prison. I was released the day before I turned 18 with $400 in my pocket, no high school experience, nowhere to live, and a tremendous chip on my shoulder to prove everyone wrong. A year later, I found myself at Front Range with a dream of making a difference. It wasn't until after taking my first set of classes that I met an eccentric but brilliant professor by the name of John Barber. John got me to fall in love with biology in a way that I didn't know was possible. That's when I realized my true goal. I wanted to become a pediatric surgeon and help save lives. I've always been a strong believer that everything happens for a reason. It wasn't until my second semester that another roadblock popped up, and I got to meet the phenomenal Carla Stein. This roadblock almost got me expelled from Front Range. Since then, Carla Stein and even Jim Vernon have been 2 of the nicest, honest, and most overall caring people I have yet the honor to meet. Carla has gone to bat for me when times are hard and always been a shoulder to lean on. I can honestly say that I have yet to meet a Front Range professor that hasn't been willing to go above and beyond to help a student succeed. This is why I can stand on this podium before everyone in this room, a proud voice of the graduating class of 2016. So from facing life to a life of possibilities, I stand before you as proof that no matter how tough life gets. Hold your head high, lace your shoes tight, because the journey's just beginning.
Please, one more round of applause in recognizing these outstanding individuals. It is my privilege now to invite Dr. William Timone to read the authorization.
I also want to add my thanks to all the speakers here this evening, and thank you for sharing your inspiring stories, and you have a great reason to be proud this evening. Now, on behalf of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I grant President Andy Dorsey the authority to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates.
I got to find the language. Hold on. I've only said it about 100 times, but. Graduates, before I confer the degrees on you, I just want to say thank you. I was thinking when Kay was talking that I stumbled on Front Range as a part-time faculty member 23 years ago. It probably wasn't quite Plan Q, but it might have been at least Plan M. And I was lucky enough to find a home largely because I was inspired by the journeys that the students I met then were undertaking. And I'm more inspired tonight. I want to thank all the voices, but I want to thank all of you because I know there are many other journeys among you that are just as moving and touching and show just as much determination and dedication. So thank you, and it's a real honor to be able to give you your diplomas tonight. So will the graduates please stand? Members of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, members of the Front Range Community College Area Advisory Council, families, faculty, staff, and other guests, I am pleased to certify that these students have completed the necessary requirements to receive an associate degree or certificate. And now to the class of 2015-2016, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Boulder County campus of Front Range Community College, and by the authority vested in me by the State Board for Colorado Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I confer upon you the degree or certificate you have earned and all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations. Marshals, please bring the first row of graduates forward. The rest of you may be seated.
As our graduates are coming forward, you may notice something different this year. Some of them are wearing stoles or cords of various colors. Graduates who have been inducted in our Phi Theta Kappa Academic Honor Society can wear either the honor stole or the cord. The honor stole is gold satin and features the Greek letters on the left side, signifying closeness to the wearer's heart. The gold tassel features the Greek letters at the top in a separate gold emblem. The double honor cord is made of one blue cord and one gold cord. Graduates that have been inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success can wear an honor stole and/or cords in black and platinum. That stole is embroidered with the society letters Sigma, Alpha, Pi. You may notice that some of the faculty, staff, and students are wearing red, white, and blue cords. These cords signify service to our country in one of the military branches. We are grateful to each of these veterans for their service and sacrifice. The narrator introducing our graduates this evening is Carla Stein, Boulder County Campus Dean of Student Affairs.
Thank you. I am proud to announce these names tonight. K.E. Howarth, Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Kristen Nicole Jensen, Medical Administrative Assisting Certificate. Andrea Leanne Kiefer Hodges, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Denise Martinez, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Administrative Assisting. Don't walk yet. Gladys G. Salinas, Billing Specialist Certificate. Martha Alonso, Applied Science in Billing Specialist. Anthony P. Tomlinson, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems. Nicole Acadia Polglaze, Associate Degree of Science with Mathematics designation, summa cum laude. Eliza Maria Graves, Associate Degree of Arts, summa cum laude. Alex Luer, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design, cum laude. Christopher Nash Cipher, Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation, cum laude. Deborah Joan Bennington, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Laura Jean Reeser, Medical Administrative Assisting Certificate. Jamie Myers, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting, cum laude. Susan Ida Mae McAllister, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Megan Hannah Mull, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Billing Specialist. Heather Catherine Christie, Billing Specialist Certificate. McKenna Ashlyn Murphy, Practical Nursing Certificate. Jennifer Lynn Zarlingo, Associate Degree of Arts with History designation. Jimmy Heinzelman, Associate of Arts with Communication designation. Michael Mendez, Associate Degree of Science, cum laude. Neil Anson McKenzie, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer-Wide Area Networks, magna cum laude. Will Holsclaw, Associate Degree of Arts with History designation, magna cum laude. Gretchen Rebecca Gilmore, Associate Degree of Arts. Ashley Jean Barnaby, Associate Degree of General Studies, cum laude. Brian Nicholas Stubbs, Associate Degree of Arts with History designation. David Leo Brum, Associate of Science. Claire Elena Fowler, Associate Degree of Arts, summa cum laude. Erin Margaret White, Associate Degree of Applied Science and Medical Assisting, summa cum laude. Giselle Garcia, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Lisbeth Acosta Aguilar, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Alexandra Austin, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design. Anastasia Katerina Bazilko, Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation. Jessica Lynn Anderson, Associate Degree of Arts. Denise Noel Strichko, Associate Degree of Arts. Amanda Frances Tippett, Associate Degree of Arts. Catherine Michelle Hamill, Associate Degree of Science, cum laude. Angela Dawn Komlowski, Associate Degree of Arts. Virginia Reyes, Associate Degree of General Studies. Amy Cassandra Thomason, Associate Degree of Arts. Babina Shrestha, Associate Degree of Science. Jamal Idris Mangelson, Associate Degree of Arts with Studio Art designation. Jesse Dean Marquardt, Associate Degree of Arts with Business designation. Thelma Gabriela Pereda Gamez, Associate Degree of Science. Heather Michelle Mathias, Associate Degree of Arts with Anthropology designation, magna cum laude. Jerry Joe Smith, Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation, cum laude. Amber Marion Duncan, Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Luke Bennett Collier, Associate Degree of Science, cum laude. Michael John Roach, Associate Degree of Science with Mathematics designation. John Anthony Capuano, Associate Degree of Science. Christina Marie Giorgini, Medical Assisting Certificate. Stephanie Teresa Welsh, Healthcare Office Assisting Certificate. Eileen May LeBeau, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Samantha Joanne Nagel Fernandez, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Medical Assisting. Maria Luisa Ivy, Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Michelle Ann Natal, Associate Degree of Arts, cum laude. Emma Badman, Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. Cheryl Elizabeth Hill, Associate Degree of General Studies, magna cum laude. Claire Gummer, Associate Degree of Arts with Elementary Education Agreement, cum laude. Stephen Tepe, Precision Machining Technology Certificate. And Jill Marie Tepe, Precision Machining Technology Certificate. Nicholas Edward Saucier, Manual Machining Certificate. Daniel Scott Wildhurt, Manual Machining Certificate. Andrew Scott Burrows, Manual Machining Certificate. Jesse Goldberg, Precision Machining Technology Certificate. Bruce Eric Hoym, Precision Machining Technology Certificate. Kayla Louise Cook, Web Developer Certificate. Stephanie Mendoza, Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice Designation, cum laude. Tyler Corey Daly, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Cisco Computer Wide Area Networks. Alexandru Patrick Austin, Associate Degree of General Studies. Brooks Francisco Salgado, Associate Degree of Arts. Joseph Alfred Moretz IV, Associate Degree of Science, magna cum laude. Laura Marungo, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Accounting. Patricia Louise Cairns, Associate Degree of Applied Science, Accounting. Caitlin Lamore Englert, Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology Designation. Dorothy Robertson, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Billing Specialist. David Anton Bauer, Management Basics Certificate. Regina M. Rivera, Associate Degree of Arts. Adir Prasai, Associate Degree of General Studies. Sherry Marie Weber, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Anna Marie Schutte, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Susan Lynn Steele, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Claire Christine Redding, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Amy Nylene Borders, Associate Degree of Applied Science Nursing, cum laude. Brandy Marie Wright, Associate Degree of Applied Science, Nursing. Eric Ray Lake, Associate Degree of General Studies. Jennifer Renee Iapolo, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Web Design, cum laude. Rocio Esmeralda Melendez Calzada, Associate Degree of Arts. Jasmine Vanessa Ortuño, Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation, cum laude. Crystal Jeanette Ruvalcaba, Associate Degree of Arts with Business Designation. Myra Velasco, Associate Degree of Arts with Political Science Designation. Joel Andres Duran, Associate Degree of Science with Mathematics Designation, magna cum laude. Alan Lynn Jackson, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems, cum laude. Devin Sierra Watson, Associate Degree of Arts, magna cum laude. William Savage DeGurlia, Precision Machining Technology Certificate. Ryan Taylor Stolte, Associate Degree of Arts with History Designation, magna cum laude. Carrie LaJean Parsley, Geographic Information Systems Certificate. Chander Sage Davis, Associate Degree of Arts. Ariwan George, Practical Nursing Certificate. Good. Todd Poyazdala, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing. Erica Sanchez, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Andrea Pedrosa, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing. Leslie Marie McGeehan, Associate Degree of Applied Science in Nursing.
I present to you the graduating class of 2016. So as the symbol of completing your academic requirements at Front Range Community College, you may now move your tassel from the right side to the left. Congratulations. Dr. Curran.
I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the role that family and friends have played in supporting our graduates in achieving their goals. Graduates, if you would please stand or turn and face your family and friends. Let's have a round of applause for those who have supported you. I would also like to thank Heidi Ringer, principal of Skyline High School, and the staff of Vance Brand Auditorium for hosting our ceremony this evening. And also, I would like to acknowledge and thank our wonderful commencement musicians, Pocket Change, with Paul Meese, who moonlights as our HR director. Jeff Wall, who moonlights as the librarian at the Westminster campus. David James and Jake Bergstrom. And while I'm at it, I'd also like to acknowledge one additional person who goes the extra distance. You may have noticed that our national anthem singer, Jackie Trujillo, is still in uniform. She's a campus security guard at the Boulder County campus. And last but not least, I would like to recognize Longmont Florist for the beautiful flowers. At this time, I would ask that you remain seated until our recessional is completed. Following the recessional, which is just a fancy word for us leaving the room up here, we invite you to join us for a reception in the common area outside the auditorium that's hosted by the Boulder County campus.
you.